In the women's mile, the world record 4:18.86 set 2 years ago by Doina Meline of Romania, who is in this race tonight. The American mark by Mary Decker-Slaney, 4:20.5. On a 10-lap to the mile track, quite easily, 10 laps to run. And a great lineup set for this race.
Interesting story about this track. It was built in 1982. They asked Eamon Coughlin his thoughts after that year. He offered some suggestions. They tinkered it a bit, made it faster. He set the world record in '83.
There's the lineup. Melinte, Kutova, Leanne Warren could be a surprise here. Diana Richburg, Elisa Harvey, Kathy Franey, and Britt Lynn Peterson, who will be handling pacemaking chores, if I'm not mistaken.
Right you are. There is the face of Doina Melinte. Gold medalist, as you see, in 1984 at 800 meters and second at the 1,500 meters.
A possible $100,000 bonus for a world record in this event. As they come around, there is Britt Lynn Peterson making her way to the front to take over the pacing chores. Behind her, Doina Melinte, not letting her get away. The Soviet, Svetlana Kitova, runs third.
If you follow the sport closely, you might remember the name Britt McRoberts for years. That's the woman in the lead now from Canada, a two-time Olympian for them. Britt Lynn Peterson, now married, of course, has the goal of trying to maintain a pace around the 63 or 64 seconds for the first 440 yards. Melinte holding tight. Kitova not in shape to hold up. Leanne Warren running in fourth. Diane Richburg is in fifth. Alicia Harvey in sixth.
Britt Lynn Peterson leading. Melinte holding strong in second place. They've opened a gap now, as you can see, over Kitova. Leanne Warren running in the fourth position. Diana Richburg is fifth. Lisa Harvey sixth.
62 seconds, Bob, through the first 440 yards. Very good pace. Let's see if Britt can hold on and make it comfortable for Melinte in second place. What you want in a race like this is to feel comfortable and have a steady, even pace. You don't want 60 seconds for the first quarter. They'd like this next one, I think, to be around 64 seconds.
Melinte hangs very close in search of her own world record. You can see the big gap now. I would make it almost 30 yards back to the Soviet Kitova, who's being challenged for third place by American Leanne Warren. The former Oregon Duck and Portland radio DJ who won a big victory over Kitova earlier this year. Now you see her sliding out. Leanne Warren takes over second place. Excuse me, Larry.
There's Leanne Warren in third place. She's now a disc jockey in Portland, Oregon, and is just coming back after 3 years of serious injury. She's been running for just a year. Kitova running in second place, who was ranked among the top 5 in the world. There is Britt Lynn Peterson pushing the pace. They have, as Bob mentioned, about 30 yards, Bob, here.
We'll see if Doina Melinte chooses to take over the lead along here or decides to let the rabbit keep going. Britt Lynn Peterson running a great pace. Now Melinte moves up on the inside. Peterson moves out, as a good pacemaker should. And now Melinte is on her own.
I think that second quarter mile hurt her a bit. 2:08.9 is a little slow. Melinte's going to have a good kick. She's got excellent speed. This third quarter will determine whether the race and $100,000 to her is at hand. Remember, the Romanians and the woman in the lead collect almost no money for all their success over the years. She's 33 years of age. She's got a hunger for $100,000.
And she has an enormous lead now, making a quarter of a lap. There you see the gap. Back to Leanne Warren, who leads Svetlana Kitova and Elisa Harvey. Diana Richburg has now dropped back, but the eyes of this crowd of thousands are on Doina Melinte.
She's coming up to the three-quarter mile mark. She's got 30 yards before she passes it. Unofficially, 3 minutes, 13 seconds. She's well within the reach. She's got a shot.
Melinte's teammate and a woman who has challenged her for this mark, Paula Ivan, said Romanian women are good at enduring because they've had to endure so much for so long in a country that labored under what was essentially a dictatorship.
The crowd is cheering right now. Everybody's applauding along the backstretch. She's got one more lap to go.
And a half-lap lead over the battle for second place. Kitova has taken that back from Warren. Now Elisa Harvey moves into third. But everybody is cheering for the sentimental favorite, Doina Melinte.
Her countrywoman, Viorica Gikan, who just ran the race, is over there screaming on the backstretch for her.
1 lap to go. You see the time. He's at 4 minutes right now, is Doina Melinte.
She's got it. I think she's got it. Looking at the time to go. We may see a new world indoor record. She has just a
punch. We're going to see a record. 4:14. You had to know that she is a great sentimental favorite in light of all that has gone on in her country. And she has trained through it all in order to be here and run this race.
The Romanian government last year refused to recognize in any ceremony Paula Ivan's great Olympic 1,500-meter race. But Doina Meline, it was the same thing in 1984. Nicolae Ceausescu would not meet with them, would not recognize their performances at all, and would control any time they left the country. It's been extremely difficult for these world-class runners to even get recognition. In the uprising that has gone on, they have been looked upon. Look at the hugs. Those are that's Gikan right there, her countrywoman. They are looked upon as heroes and heroines in their countries. Their track and field athletes are with the uprising that's gone on.
And she is a much wealthier runner right now with a $100,000 bonus. I think 4:15.52, the unofficial time on the stadium clock, is wrong. I think they were late hitting that kill switch. I think it's going to be faster, but we'll have to wait and see.
She is getting
still on its feet.
A standing ovation on this side, Bob.
At 33 years of age, there can't be too many good seasons of distance running ahead for Doina Meline. Let's take another look now as she took over after a tremendous pacing job by Britt Lynn Peterson.
Notice how a pacer helps you. They move outside to lane 2 so you can slide by on the inside.
And I must confess, I wasn't looking back. We'll have to wait and see who officially finished second and third. I think Kitova got it back. Elisa Harvey might have picked up third place. But my eyes, like everyone else, no, Harvey for second. Doina Meline, unofficially, 4:16.9. I think the official world record will be faster than that. Either way, it has been broken. We'll be back to the Meadowlands after this. Back at the Vitalis Meadowlands Invitational, where we have just witnessed a world record performance in the women's mile, a $100,000 victory for Doina Meline of Romania. Let's go down to Dwight Stones, who's standing by with her now.
Why is this woman smiling? Because she just won $100,000. I won't ask you what that is in the money in your country, $100,000, but you ran a phenomenal time, maybe better than the world record in the outdoor.
Maybe. It's possible.
Were you training very hard for this competition?
Yes, but this competition is very, very important. After New York, you go in Los Angeles, come back New York for running in a championat.
Did you know you could break the world record here tonight?
Yes. It's very, very happy. It's tired.
How long did you train for this competition?
Oh, for this competition, 3 months.
3 months.
Yes.
For $100,000. Congratulations, Doina.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Doina.
Congratulations indeed. And finally, we get one of the records that we have been anticipating thus far the entire indoor season.